Hey, what's going on, everybody? Coming at you today with another low-risk strategy for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. And for this video, we're going to be playing the map Knockout. One of the newer maps, and a map I see everybody just kind of going free-for-all and spawn switches everywhere, people getting killed from every which direction, from the front, from the left to the right, behind you, just everywhere. And I don't like that. I like to keep the combat between me and one person, you know, aiming down the sights at each other, not, you know, getting somebody from behind, not getting killed from behind. And so my strategy for this map is simple. There's, you know, if you're on this side of the map and when you spawn in, you know, you can aim up here and shoot up there. Everybody always wall runs and then jumps over to that room in the middle of the map. And when you need to reload, you can come back here, reload, you're under some cover, come back out, and continue firing. Now, if you're on the other side of the map, same strategy. You know, you can come behind this rock to reload when you're, you know, need to get behind cover, and you come up here and aim down the sights. People are bound to, there you go, people are bound to wall run up there and come towards the middle of the map. That room right there in the middle of the map is always going to be the go-to spot on pretty much any map, the middle of the map, and if there's a room on the middle of the map, people are going to go for it every time. And then, you know, keep an eye on your spawn. You know, you spawn back here, so keep an eye on it, because if the enemies were to spawn there, that's where they'd spawn. And again, I am using an assault rifle, which is a mid to long range weapon, which is great for aiming right here. Not so great when I go back to check the spawn on either side, because there's some narrow kind of hallway there, you know, some corners to go around, and some close range combat potentially. So you know, it's good to have a secondary weapon you can switch to for that. As you can see right there, I shouldn't have gotten that kill, and if they had a close range weapon, I wouldn't have gotten it, because I did not switch to my secondary weapon, my short range weapon. So always remember to do that, and you know, keep aiming down the sights as much as possible, so that you're already, you know, ready for that. You're already prepared. You see that HDXD, it's no chance, because I've got so much distance and I'm already aiming that direction. So, you know, blow up somebody's score streak on them, that's got to suck for them, but it's great for me. It can be great for you if you use this strategy, and you'll take a lot less deaths when you're not running across the map and onto the enemy side. And as you can see right there, you can kind of jump up a little bit with the boost jump feature on this map, and kind of check and see if there are people over on the other side. And you know, just keep checking your spawn area, make sure, okay, there's no enemies back here. You know, where are my teammates at? Keep an eye on your mini-map. Are they spawning over here, or are they spawning on the other side? And I'll show you here in a second, if your teammates do happen to be spawning on the other side, and you're now in enemy territory because the spawns have flipped, instead of running up there and, hey, you can see, doing that double jump, you can see him over there, but instead of wall running above and getting shot down, which is what everybody does, you can kind of come over here, wall run underneath, and I used it to come over to the enemy side like a fool and died, but you can use that to switch, you know, spots. You can go from that side to this side, back and forth, whichever side, you know, if you've got a preference, or if the spawns have flipped, like I say, you know, wall run underneath here, and it'll make you less of a target than wall running up top, which is, you know, my strategy is to get the people that are running up top. So you don't want to do that and get this strategy used against you. But I'll also show you here in a second too, if somebody is running underneath, you can actually see them coming, plenty of time ahead of them before they'll get to you. And if you're aiming down the sights like this, you'll be able to get to them before they actually reach you, and kind of hold down your area. Of course, you know, you got to remember to you know, watch your surroundings and where your teammates are spawning. Come back here and reload behind some cover, and there you go. You see that guy running underneath. You can see him coming in plenty of time, and when he tries to come up, he couldn't come up because I was already aiming down the sights and shooting at him. So I think he fell to his death is what happened, which doesn't count as a kill for me, but you know, he died nonetheless, and I didn't die. So there you go, low risk strategy on the map Knockout. So until next video, I'll see you. Bye.
Mission is a bolo.